$20,000 on the line at New Paris Speedway for the 12th edition of the Summer Sizzler 100. Nicknamed the hottest quarter mile in the Midwest is getting set to go with 22 of Outlaw Super Late Model Racing's best. On the pole, the defending champion of this event going to be car number 24 of Tyler Rohrig. To his outside, the 41 machine of 2011 Midwest Tour Super Late Model champion, that's Andrew Morrissey. Josh Summers in car number 32 will go from the inside of row number 2. And to his outside, the 41 of the Jack Attack, that's Brent Jack out of Butler, Indiana. Phil Bozell in car number 8 goes 5th. Jack Landis will go 6th. J.R. Rohrig 7th. Jeff Gannis 8th. Corey Ryman 9th. And fast qualifier Brian Ross will round out your top 10 starters as the wave lap being conducted here at New Paris. A great crowd on hand getting set to cheer on. 22 of the Midwest best. Big money on the line. 100 laps the distance. $20,000 to win the Summer Sizzler 100 at New Paris Speedway. The car company Pace Car heads pit side as the field's gonna take just a couple more preliminary laps on their own before we get set to turn them loose. 100 laps in distance. This race can be a tale of two races. In the past, we've seen really clean races. In fact, more than 50 laps last year before the caution flag came out. In years past, it's been a little bit of a wild one with numerous cautions throughout the event. What will happen, we wait to see as the one-to-go signal is shown to the front of the field. Rohrig and Morrissey, your front row. Summers and Jack in row 2. Bozell and Landis, row 3. Rohrig and Gannis, row 4. Row 5, Ryman and Ross. Quick qualifier, Brian Ross. Picked up $10,000 at Bearfield Speedway just a couple of weeks ago, looking to add to his money bank here tonight. They build speed through corners 3 and 4. Rohrig, your pole sitter, green flag out for 100 laps. On the break, Tyler Rohrig in car number 24 gets ahead of the 41 and Andrew Morrissey. Battle for third. Summers and Jack continue to battle safely through lap number 1. Tyler Rohrig, your race leader. And trouble down in turn number 1 and 2. A couple of cars tangle. The whole field locking the brakes up as the 32 machine of Josh Summers gets turned around. Caution out. One lap complete, 99 laps to go here in the Summer Sizzler 100 at New Paris Speedway. Tyler Rohrig, Jack Landis, Andrew Morrissey, Jeff Gannis, and Phil Bozell, your top 5, coming back to green. One down, 99 to go, set to get back underway. There's the green, here we go. Tyler Rohrig with another good initial start. Pulls ahead of the 10 of Jack Landis. Morrissey falls in line to 3rd. Battle back for 5th. Bozell battling with Brian Ross. Ryman, Whitman, Schleybaugh, and Andy Bozell battling back around the number 10 spot. Schleybaugh trying to make a move on Whitman. A couple of New Paris regulars trying to sort it out. For J.R. Rohrig. J.R. Rohrig. Like that Jacob Maynard. Jacob Maynard in the 23 machine. Car looks a lot like the 25 of J.R. Rohrig. Jacob Maynard off to the pits. Problems for Maynard in the 23. Tough break for him. 12 laps complete. 88 to go. Brian Ross slips up a little bit. Phil Bozell down to the bottom. Slower vehicle of Craig Everidge may help to Gannis' advantage. Morrissey trapped on the bottom groove. That may let Gannis to pass in the outside lane. Morrissey drifts up a little bit. Gannis makes the pass. Michigan driver Jeff Gannis works his way up into 3rd. Gannis up to 3rd. Now he'll set his sights on 2nd place driver Jack Landis. trouble for Andrew Morrissey down at turns number 1 and 2. The black 41 machine of Andrew Morrissey spins it around. Caution flag out. 35 laps complete. Rohrig and Landis, your top two cars. 34 laps in, 66 laps to go. Back to green. 3 wide, and that may not work. Schleybaugh, Stacy, Kugler gets shuffled back a bunch in the 2 car. Tough break for Mike Kugler out of Stroh, Indiana. Morrissey in the black 41, feeling racy, gets into the back of the 32 of Josh Summers. Tough break for Mike Kugler, gets shuffled back to deep in the field. Side-by-side racing action between Kenny Whitman and the 27 of Corey Ryman. In the 40 machine takes his car pit side. Crossed flags in the air this time by Tyler Rohrig, still your race leader. Just past the halfway mark. Tyler Rohrig your leader. Jeff Gannis second. Battle back for third. Jack Landis still holding off J.R. Rohrig. Brian Ross fifth. Phil Bozell sixth. Andy Bozell seventh. Steve Stacy eighth. Travis Schleybaugh ninth. Kenny Whitman rounds out the top 10. Andy Bozell trying to clear. Phil Bozell in trouble. Andy Bozell gets in the back of Craig Everidge. Something was just going to have to give there as Everidge was holding up traffic. Bozell gets in the back of Everidge. Caution flag out with 67 laps in. A tough break for Angola, Indiana driver Craig Everidge. 67 laps complete. 33 laps to go here in the 12th edition of the Summer Sizzler 100. Field shown the 1 to go signal. Double file restart. Order going to be like this. Tyler Rohrig in 24, Jeff Gannis in 5, Brian Ross in 16, Phil Bozell in 8, Jack Landis in 10, Corey Ryman 27. Building speed down the backstretch through corners number 3 and 4. Green flag back in the air, 33 laps to go. From the 25 of J.R. Rohrig. That's going to cost him a couple of spots as Steve Stacy trying to clear the 25 machine of J.R. Rohrig. Time by 15 laps to go. Tyler Rohrig still out in front of Jeff Gannis. Gannis tried to make a move, but he got a little bit squirrely. fifth. Corey Ryman sixth. Josh Summers seventh. Andy Moselle eighth. Steve Stacy ninth. J.R. Roaring back up to 10th. Battle for the lead again. Jeff Gannis down to the bottom of Tyler Roaring. Charlie Hanna, the slower car, costs him a little bit of time. That puts Tyler Roaring back out in front. Less than 10 to go, this time by 9 to go to be exact. 10 laps to go. Phil Boesel decides it's time to turn the wick up. Phil Boesel clears Brian Ross. Put Boesel up to third. Phil Boesel third. Jack Landis in the 10, starting to close in on Brian Ross. Gannis going to make another attempt at making a move on Tyler Roaring. Ryman now going to make a bid on Jack Landis. That's a battle for fifth. 6 to go, this time by for Tyler Roaring. Roaring trying to become the first driver in history to win a second Summer Sizzler 100. Handful of laps left, 5 to go, this time by at the line for young Tyler Roaring. A relatively clean 100 laps, and it's coming down to 4 laps. Area native Tyler Roaring won the big prize 1 year ago. His father, J.R. Roaring, won it back in 2011. This time by, 2 laps will go up in the air. Popsicle sticks in the air from the chief flagman. Top 4 cars under a blanket, gonna wait and see who makes a move here. Gannis with not much time left. White flag in the air. Final trip around the track. Tyler Roaring still out in front, trying to go green to checkered here in the Sizzler. Gannis puts a bumper to him. And trouble. Trouble. Phil Boesel gets turned around. Waiting to see what flag we're going to see next. Checkered flag in the air. Tyler Roaring makes it 2 in a row at the Sizzler. Jeff Gannis second. Third spot to Brian Ross. Fourth spot to Jack Landis, and we'll wait for the scoring to sort out from there. Phil Boesel gets turned around on the final lap, and at the end of 100 laps, Tyler Roaring becomes the first driver to win a second Summer Sizzler 100. He'll do it in consecutive years, 2012 and 2013, here at New Paris Speedway.